All right, so a pretty exciting update for me. So this is an update on day 2. I have made a lot of changes on this, including adding new sprites, adding some animations, and effectively completing the game loop. And from here, it's going to be just adding enhancements to make the game uh, longer, to add additional things that are just cool, and of course, to remove the free assets. So, firstly, we have our walking animation, as you can see. Second, I'm going to throw something out here that I was having fun with. So I was getting a little annoyed with having to click buttons as well as pressing the interact button, which is E at this point, to be able to harvest a crop and to sell, which are two of the things that I added today. So I did add a bit of an interactive menu, and just at this point I have the down arrow, which I will be adding the up arrow as well. But then you press E to buy. So I'm pressing E right now. It's not buying the bean, but I can press E and it buys the corn. The next thing I added on here, of course, it works on the water as well. So purchasing water, and just for now, I need to add a bit more on here. But this is corn. It looks like a little worm person, my daughter said. But if I press E, it uses one corn and one water. And if you look in the top left, we have a little more labeling on what we have. So we have a corn seed and we have water. So I press E and it uses one of each of those and it provides me with a crop. Now I can press that as many times as I have the combination of the two, and I can come over here and I can grab more water, maximum of 20 at this time for any stack. So what I can do then is I can come over here, again another placeholder. I just got lazy, I did a little copy paste, and I can press E, and what it's going to do, it's going to sell all items that are sellable at this time. Now this is just a for now. I'll be adding a selectable menu on here to sell as well. So vendor is going to allow you to buy. This is going to allow you to sell. So if I press E, it'll go from $9 for crops to $89. So I can come over here and I can buy more seeds. I can grab more water. Let's go ahead and run through that loop real quick. So there are the crops, and let's go ahead and sell 169. So now I can come over here and I can buy corn and I can buy some beans. Now, don't have anything implemented at this point to actually do anything with the beans, so it's really just a space waster, I guess. So let's go ahead and just fill up, and you can see this is what our loop is going to look like. So now, something that I didn't consider until actually just this moment, I'm going to be able to make as many of this crop as I can. And one thing I'm going to run into is I'm probably going to end up exceeding my limit on corn crop. Now, I'm really only showing this because I'm very interested and I have you along with me. And so this is just part of playtesting and seeing how things work. So this is just going to take another moment, and this next one actually it should just exceed. So I can come over here and I can take 20. Actually, the really cool thing is we're not going to exceed the number of crop because the number of seeds that we could have is 20. And there we go. Now, actually, I did misspeak a little. So here we go. Now we're going to exceed the number of crop. Oh, we can't exceed the number of crop. Look at that. All right. Anyways, there we go. Little bug I gotta fix in the morning, but that's a cool thing. Also, I hope you enjoy that cat. This is that was actually made by my 14-year-old Genevieve. We found a little bug where we made it walk like Michael Jackson before, so I might end up actually putting a little GIF out there just for fun. Anyways, tomorrow a bit of what I plan on doing is adding some more interactables, so making this a little more obvious what that E is going to be. So for me, it's this is just a little more of getting the UI tidied up. I do plan on doing a little more searching to learn a bit more, see what else I can kind of tuck in here as a learning opportunity. And if there's not a whole lot on here, this project may end up going on the back burner for a little bit. But one of the other things I do want to implement is, well, beans right now, as I mentioned, you can't do anything with. So that's actually an unlockable. So outside of just changing this to no longer actually be crops for the sale, I do plan on putting another machine next to it for upgrades. And as part of upgrades, we want to be able to add more seeds. So beans will be hidden until we actually unlock that. Water will forever be water, but that should be a well next time you see it. Also, I hope you like the fence. That was actually me. And once you buy the beans, I hope to have a little bean area here unlocked. Now the corn area could probably become a little smaller too. We'll see what the interactable pop-up looks like. But then you'll have the fence disappear and you'll have more beans here, and we'll probably just end up doing it all the way down the line. And eventually I talked to my kids, and one thing that they'd like to do is actually start adding some farm animals. So anyways, we'll remove my little worm corn stock guy here. We'll start removing some of these free assets and start moving from there. So I'm looking forward to day 3. So enjoy. Thank you very much.